and welcome to my channel. Today I will be showing you guys my top. I have about 6-7 things right here of my favorite hamster items that I own. These are just my opinions, of course. These are just the things that I really enjoy having, and that 9 times out of 10 when I'm doing my hamster cage setups, this is something that I'm usually using or feeding to my hamster. But the first thing that I have is my Niteangel wheel. I absolutely love this wheel. I believe this is the 8-inch wheel. This is the silent wheel, and I have my color in blue. So I love all the wheels from Niteangel. Rhino actually has the other one. He has the larger size and the color brown. So of course, never seen if his setups. That's the wheel I'm using. I also have the welded wheel that I actually really enjoy using as well. But lately, it's just something about the Niteangel wheels that I'm just loving so much. And it's super quiet. You don't even hear like his feet running. I have something a bit more of a treat, and this has dried apples, dried carrots, and dried bananas in here. I absolutely love giving my hamsters dried fruit or vegetables. Well, dried fruit, I usually don't really dry the vegetables. I don't really care to, but sometimes I do give them dried vegetables. So this just has apples, bananas, and carrots, like I said. And sometimes I just give this to him as a nice treat, or just something to switch up in his food, especially if I'm doing the cage cleaning. This is something I usually like to add up in there to give him different things to be able to snack on. You can literally buy these for like individual, like dried apples, dried oranges, dried bananas, and etc. from anywhere for like maybe like $2 or $3. Sometimes even from PetSmart. So I like to put this in here and mix it up. And yeah, I just like to give them a nice little treat. Next thing I want to talk about is ceramic hides. I think a lot of people should own ceramic hides, especially if your area gets warmer, or your housing is sometimes a bit more on the warm side. So this is something that I especially love to have during the summer times, is a ceramic hideout. So I have this frog-eyed one, or like a toad, in this blue color, and I absolutely love this hideout. And sometimes when it's summer and it's like really hot, I love to put this inside the freezer for like 10 minutes to let it get cold, and I place it back inside, and they absolutely love this. I did the same thing with Turbo. He absolutely loved it. And then when summertime came and it started getting a little bit more warmer, I did the same thing for Rhino, and he enjoyed being in here. Obviously, you can have other ways of keeping your hamster cool during the summertime. So if you want a video talking about that, do let me know down in the comment section below. But yeah, this is just something that I love to do, and I think a lot of people should definitely get their hamsters a ceramic hideout. We are talking about the one and only cork logs. I feel like everybody nowadays have a cork log in their hamster's enclosure, especially because every single cage nowadays are more natural and natural vibes. So a lot of people are integrating cork logs. So I love having cork logs in my hamster's cage, just because it adds nice texture to the enclosure. Their nails can trim along it. It acts as a tunnel. You can use it inside the bedding as a burrow system. There's just a lot of different ways that you can use this, and I believe it just adds like a really nice element to your enclosure. So I love having cork logs. Right, just make sure, obviously, when you get it, that your opening is large enough for your hamster to be able to go through. And yeah, I just really love having a nice little cork log in my hamster's cages. They are really hard to find sometimes, depending on where you stay, but trust me, once you get one, you'll honestly probably love it, especially being able to stack them up and watching your hamster like go through them and climb on them. It's just really nice, and I'm 99% sure your hamster probably enjoys. Next, I am talking about the Niteangel multi-chamber hideout. This one is the 2-chamber. Currently has I believe it's like 6 or 7 rooms in it. He currently has that one, so I have that one. I also have the 6. Both of them are from Niteangel. I really believe you should give your hamster a burrow, a multi-chamber, whether it's store-bought or whether it's DIY. If you want to know how to make one, there's a lot of videos out there on how to make one, but it's super easy. And all you need is cardboard box. And yeah, I just feel like a lot of hamsters could really benefit from having a multi-chamber hideout. So it just acts as how they would in a wild, of having different areas and different rooms. And yeah, you can also use this as a platform as well, because as you can see, it has a lid on top, so you can definitely use it as a platform. I actually recently used it as a dig box, So there's a lot of different things you can do with it and utilize it. So multi-chamber highlights are definitely something I would recommend. Just be careful on what kind you get, because some can be made with unsafe wood shavings. Next thing that I'm going to talk about are my hamsters' herbs. You can literally see my jar is basically empty, but I absolutely love giving my hamster some herbs. It adds nice color, it adds new for them to forage and be entertained with and keep themselves busy. And also it's like a lot of antioxidants inside of these herbs, because they are just basically dried up flowers. And they just, honestly, you can literally get herbs for like $1. And this is my herb jar, so I will fill this up with the herbs as I get some and shake it up. And I just make sure everything is still fresh in here. If you need help knowing everything's fresh, an easy way to do it is put in the expiration date at the bottom of your jar. But keeping it inside of the lid jar is definitely something I would recommend, because it does keep it fresh a lot longer. So yeah, I definitely love having herbs in my enclosures. I just believe it adds so much to it, and it adds nice pop of color. You can put them in a little pile for your hamster to forage through. You can put them through your toys. That is why I absolutely love having herbs, and why you will always see herbs in my hamster's enclosure. Get into my multi-chamber. So this is basically a multi-chamber for your hamster's hideout, or for your hamster's enclosure. This one's by Niteangel too, I believe, and it has obviously like 3 little tunnels or little rooms for them to be able to go through. And I love seeing this on the sides of my hamster's enclosure to be able to watch them when they're in their like burrows. So sometimes I put like a tunnel going into it, that way it helps encourage them to go down there if I'm noticing that they're not doing it on their own. So sometimes I put a tunnel at the bottom, but I just love being able to watch my hamster at the bottom of their bedding doing different little hamster things like grooming, eating, and just things like that. So I love using this. I actually have 2 of these because I love them that much. And they also act as a platform just because it has a wooden top, so it doubles as a platform as well as a burrow system. Obviously, in your hamster's enclosure, you want to have platforms. So if you don't want to buy individual platforms like the tables, then, well, they're like table-like, then you can definitely just get one of these, or anything like the multi-chamber, or just any of your hamster's accessories that has a nice firm base, and use it as a platform. My favorite thing to own as a hamster parent is some Carefresh bedding. I've tried KT, Carefresh, Aspen, the one from PetSmart, the full cheeks. Honestly, probably more. I've tried Uber bedding as well, but absolutely love Uber bedding as well. Aspen is fine as well, but I love having Carefresh because it's also soft. But I love having Carefresh bedding, especially since you can buy it in such a large size. And I do have a PetSmart account, so I usually get these pretty discounted with my points. So usually I sometimes like my points add up so I can use it towards the purchase of some bedding. But I usually just get the unbleached white version because it has no coloring green thing in there. But absolutely love it. It holds burrows really well. So like, even if you don't want to put hay in your hamster's bedding, which is something I do, I sometimes will put hay inside just to encourage the stabilized bedding, just to stabilize the burrows. So sometimes I do put hay, but the bedding's honestly really good itself. This and Uber bedding, that you don't need to add hay in it if you don't want to. So as long as you push it down and really compact the bedding down, you will see that it actually holds your burrows just fine without having to add any hay. So I absolutely love this bedding. And then sometimes, depending on when you get it or where from, you can actually get it at a discount as well. Just like I said, I use my points. Sometimes I've seen it where it's buy one get one half off or anything like that. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Here's all of my favorite hamster products that I own. If there are anything that I have that you love as well, that you consider your favorite thing to have and you always utilize in your cages, let me know down in the comment section below. As well as if you have something that I didn't even mention here, let me know down in the description box as well. Obviously, when I was mentioning herbs, that also includes the sprays, because herbs and sprays basically go together at this point. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.